Well, hello again. Holy moly, it's still cold out here. So today we're going to be working on a Ford Expedition. I cannot remember what year. I think it's like a 04. It's just a no crank, no start. I got under there with the power probe and started the car. So the starter works. There's no issues with that. Just kind of giving you some backstory on what I've already done. So I just looked at some wiring diagrams. So it's a pretty basic circuit. It goes from the ignition switch to the relay in the passenger side fuse panel, up kick panel, and the relay works. I swapped the relays too. Doesn't work. Or starter still doesn't turn over. It looks like it goes straight from that relay to the starter solenoid. So we're going to be looking for a bad wire, I assume, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see what we see. Maybe it's just a bad connection at the starter. Although I was not getting any start signal from the ignition. I went down there and had somebody try to crank it over, and no dies. So let's track this down. Okay, so back in the shop now. Just pulled up this wiring diagram. Like I said, I checked the relay. Well, it clicks. I mean, I didn't test it. I should probably, but I swapped it with another relay and it's the same thing. It clicks. I have a feeling it's either something in the back of that fuse panel or this little yellow light blue wire going from the relay straight to the starter. That's what I assume. I'll show you guys what I mean. All right, here's the relay. Check the fuse. Fuse is good. Relay, I believe, is good. If I can't find any wiring issues, I'll probably test it again, but I just doubt that's the issue. This little yellow blue wire, let's see here, scroll down, not too far. Well, that's the starter motor right there. I've already checked the main 12-volt power supply. That's what I'm talking about right there. Either that connector at the fuse block or that little wire. So let's get out there and see what we can see. Okay, well, I decided to go out there and just use the power probe again and get it started so I could get it in here on the lift. It's gonna be a lot easier. There's snow and ice and it's like 25 degrees out there, so yeah, this will be quicker, easier, and let's get started. Okay, we're under the vehicle now. Just first thing you want to do is a visual inspection. Right there, let's see here, right there, that's the wire we're concerned about. Looks like it goes into this main harness here, which goes up top, right up in there, and then poof, it's gone. So I don't see anything. You want to look for like rub marks, or anything unusual. You know, looks like maybe harness got pinched or something, you know, is rubbing on something and just kind of rubs straight through the wire, or I mean, just anything that doesn't look normal. And that harness looks fine. Typically, you're not going to find, you know, a wiring issue in the middle of a harness like that. I mean, no, you can. I mean, they can get corroded and stuff gets in there, but I'm looking for some obvious stuff that will lead me to a quick diagnostic path. and it's not under the car. So we're gonna go above. Okay, so followed that wire up down from the starter. Went to this connector here. Disconnected it. Right here somewhere. Where'd it go? There we go. So we're gonna apply power to the starter from here, and if it wants to start, then that's not our issue. Well, that part of the harness at least. So okay, starter works. Now if we follow that wire, disconnected, back, comes to this crusty splice down there. So you can see that. I have a feeling our issue is in there somewhere, so I'm gonna cut it open and we'll be right back. Okay, I was wrong. That little crusty area was not the issue. So kind of backtracked it to the fuse panel here, the passenger kick panel. I was hoping I didn't have to take that off. I just don't like doing that unless I have to. Just in case there's more loose pins or whatever, don't cause other problems. So I'm gonna dig a little deeper and I'll be back. Okay, so took me forever to find this wire, this well, the connector coming out of the fuse box and the kick panel. It is behind the fuse box, and you can't see it from anywhere. I looked and looked for that yellow light blue wire, could not find it. So yeah, I put power to it from there and engine starts. So last thing for us to check is this actual fuse box. We need to see if we have continuity from the pin that goes from the relay to that wire. If we do, then, well, we need to recheck the relay. If there's no continuity, it needs a fuse box. Okay, so here we are back at diagram. We need pin 87 to the yellow blue wire. It's either that relay, the fuse block, or that connector. Let's narrow it down. Okay, so that was a pain in the ass to get back there and do all that. I tested the relay, followed service procedure to rule out the PCM not grounding out the circuit, ruled out transmission range sensor issues, and turns out that fuse block is shorted out internally, so that's gonna be the fix for this one. Well, there you have it, bad fuse block. I'm glad we were able to get this all on camera and you guys could follow me along for that. It was kind of a cool one. Not your typical no start with the, you know, just bad starter solenoid or starter motor or wiring issue from point A to point B. It was a little more in depth. I'm happy with that diagnostic, and let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you again.